toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. From the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chiefs offense now ready to go to work for the first time, led by Patrick Mahomes, the 2018 NFL Most Valuable Player.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on some few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
They begin the drive with Charles. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and the coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The first down carry here for Charles. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Charles. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. 4 touchdowns with 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You had the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
Play action. It's Montana. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So, Charles, our first points in the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that winds up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Montana. And this one is incomplete. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. 2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. And this throw will be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
The numbers for Gore on the ground last week. 25 carries, 101 yards. Montana's throw caught here by Taylor. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Play fake. Now here's Montana. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The Niners at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Montana. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. For years, this matchup, the Chiefs and 49ers, would have been known as the Joe Montana game. And these being the 2 teams that Montana played for in his Hall of Fame career. But now, of course, it's a Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl 54 in Miami. That game won by the Chiefs 31-20 with that furious 4th-quarter comeback to win their 2nd Lombardi trophy. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. First and 10 for Montana and company. Escaping. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside. And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside to make that tackle for a loss?
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
It's fielded at the 45. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a draw play. Here's Charles. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. On 1st down, Montana. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Our score after 1 here on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Gore. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Craig. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 3rd down, Craig. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Kind of a throwback weekend for our primetime games here in Week 7. Later tonight, a couple of the great AFC teams of the 70s do battle. The Steelers and Dolphins from Miami on Sunday night. And then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots from Foxborough. A rematch of Super Bowl 20. Bears won that one 46-10. But fear not for the Patriots. If I remember correctly, they've won a few in the years following. They go up the middle with Jamal Charles. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's caught, and it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring it back to about the 11-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we are even at 10 apiece. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Hardman will elect not to bring this out. And the football will be on the 25-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I think he's still shaking his head a little. It was his fumble on the previous drive that led to the touchdown that has us tied.
And sometimes it's worse on a runner who drops it like that to watch the other team take the ball downfield and score than maybe if they just returned it right away. You know what I mean? Because sometimes what happens that fast, you're right back out on the field. Instead, he had to watch it happen.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. To throw is Montana. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Here's Montana to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. And his kick is indeed good, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points. But that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9. Mahomes flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A dump off for Charles. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now Sanders. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They will look to throw. Montana. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 46 yards. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Montana. They go with a screen to Gore. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. He'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6 at 16-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Now an inside handoff for Charles. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll keep it on the ground with Charles again. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They'll run from the gun with Charles. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. They run over center with Charles. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll hand it off. This is Charles. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead is back down to 3 here at 16-13. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On the handoff, it's Gore. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And his throw here's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Mahomes now to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. Mahomes now on 1st down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Butker's kick here is good, and we are all tied at 16 apiece. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. He'll take the knee in the final couple seconds. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On 2nd down, it's Craig, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Montana throwing the out route incomplete. It's Rice, and he's going to have a Niners first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, he got 4 on 3rd down. Now Montana. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
The open man is Clark, complete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Shotgun, here's Montana. He finds his man, complete. That's Owens. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And we will remain tied here in this third quarter.
I don't care who you are. 60 yards is a very ambitious attempt. Hard to make even in practice in the best of conditions. And now, worst of all, you give the other guys the ball to start their drive at midfield.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. From the 45 on second down, Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now a handoff. This is Charles. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, it's Charles again. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. As they've done all day, they run with Charles. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. And this one a 41-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good, and they have regained the lead. Another drive bogs down, but for the 4th time, they're able to escape with 3 points.
And this last one gives them the lead, so that's a good thing. And they've needed every one of these field goals, but it has to feel good to them to know that confidence is there. If we do bog down, they'll give us 3 points.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Now a give, right side. It's Craig, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. First and 10 for Montana and company. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Looking to throw again on second down. Montana. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. They'll be caught by Rice. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And this one is right through. And that will tie things now at 19 all. So where would they be without his leg? Well, they'd be losing, that's for sure. Now 4 field goals, and as mentioned, this last one ties the game.
Yeah, but you know that kickers get a lot of grief, right? A lot of jokes about kickers, how easy it is for them. It's really nice to see these guys coming through in the clutch.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Mahomes now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Charles. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. On the run, it's Charles. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete here. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Charles. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 47. Now Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From the 40 now on second down. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. A first down carry here for Charles. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Now a 20th carry here for Jamal Charles. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down at the 32-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a draw play. Here's Charles. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Again, it's Charles. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Flushed out right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. They'll let Charles try and get him in. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 50 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Up the middle they go. Craig. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Here's Gore now running out of the gun. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now up to 14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. From the 29, Montana. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To throw is Montana. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Montana going for it on 4th, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Screen pass to Charles. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They go up the middle with Jamal Charles. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes got his man complete over the middle. That's Charles.
And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter.
Complete to number 33. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again on 2nd down. Montana. He finds his man complete. It's Owens. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They will look to throw. Montana. He finds his man complete. That's Craig.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, Montana. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd and 10, Montana. Throw left side complete. That's Craig. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Montana to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Rice. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Operating out of the gun. Here's Montana. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Montana. And that is incomplete.
Montana's pass, intended for number 82, incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Going to try to throw for it with Montana. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. They'll try to eat some clock now with Charles. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
2nd down. Here's an option right. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36.
He was brought down by Jim Ward. A gain of 4.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Chiefs, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for San Francisco,